And I'm back. Alright, so we are here, we are back. To answer your question, by the way, Nopi, no. Akira has not done this dungeon. She and I are on the exact same MSQ. I'm gonna go ahead and invite her into the party chat here. So, for mechanics, I am not gonna be asking for mechanics, actually. The Mia who Mia Hey song haha song what? Dom, what are you going on about? I have no idea what you're going on about. Alright, give me 1 second here so I can invite Akira. Let's have run at once. Yeah, I want to go in full blind, like full blind into this. I don't want to, like, yeah. When you're saying, just say. All right, sounds good.
Sometimes you might be, bro.
Yeah, so with that being said, this is the last chance, I will say, for people that if you must leave out for, dude, Nat, I literally just sent you an invite. I literally just sent you an invite. Yeah, so spoiler warning, last chance. Before we get into the dungeon, before I queue it and all that good stuff, if you guys need to head out or need to lurk, feel free to do so. Exclamation mark spoilers is still a thing. Yep, I went ahead and I thought I fixed it up earlier. Huh. I guess it didn't save for whatever reason. Oh well, still nonetheless. But yeah, Akira, I sent you an invite.
Gotta squat up.
Yo, what's up, Tito? Fucking Nopi. Voice chat is overrated. Messenger pissing just all the way. Is it just now? No. But I sent it like what, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago? Yeah, I've been in the voice chat. Look, since 2 minutes ago. I sent it 2 minutes ago. Yo, rated you meeting? Dude, nope, he's just joking. What's up? What's up? The level 485
2
arm.
minutes is just recently, you beesh.
I know. I said I went ahead and sent you one.
Yeah, you just.
When I said I went ahead and
minutes.
listen, when I said I went ahead and sent you one, I mean I just sent you one. So
that's what I messaged in there. You're like, no, you're just like, no,
like
I
know, like I literally
sent
said
it
2
to you
minutes
already, and
alright.
that's.
Oh, no, let's not let me die. It's fine. Alright, are you ready? Are you on the class you want to be? Alright, cool. No one's just leveling Reaper with trusts. I won't kill you. I'm ready to die. Alright. Alright, I'll queue whenever you guys are ready. I went ahead and put up a ready check.
Oh, pues. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're fine. Looks like Red tried to add us in a party chat, and I'm just like, I just tried inviting him, and he made one, and now I can't do nothing.
I'll clear the stream real quick to not risk DC because I'm sure we don't want to hear the single wrong. Okay, no worries, Nopi. Alright, so Nopi won't be able to hear us for the duration of the dungeon. So that way, so that way he doesn't risk being like DC'd mid-dungeon.
I remember I saw it very loud.
I am ready for this, by the way. How are you feeling? Okay, I'm ready and scared. I'm actually really scared right now. I have the sheet music to this music. Look, thank you. Alright, let's do this. Oh, don't be scared, he says. I'm fucking terrified. Oh my god, this place looks crazy though.
It really does. Alright, we ready?
Dude, this song is from Final Fantasy IV though. This is Golbez's theme mixed with the Clans of Darkness. If thou will place this, let's just proceed with caution. You made them push forward.
By accident. I didn't know who was leading.
Our tank.
I think they're just waiting.
No, they said to give him a sec. Alright, let me know if I need to adjust the volume at all, guys. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm already being very unoptimal with the Reaper. Let's go. Zot armored fiend. Dungeon on Trussell. Nice. And he's dead. Let's go! Yo, what's up, Stashy? How are you doing, dude? Let's go! Sprint away. Look, those beastly masks. It's the Matsuya come to life. We will focus on sustaining the Arcasodra. The rest of you must keep going onwards and upwards. God damn. Pretty fantastic. Beat the gym child 2 30 minutes ago. Now I have the best weapon in the game for Dancer. That's already nice. That's good shit, dude. Congrats on that. Oh god, get away from that. God damn, these guys take forever to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing my best to kill them too. Alright, let's go. Okay, first boss. It's Mindy! Alright, so we're fighting all three of them one after the other. Gotcha.
That's so cool.
Alright. Would you like that 580 gear? For sure, dude. Let's go.
It's gonna be interesting.
Go, let's fucking go, let's fucking go. Pipe him, pipe him, pipe. Oh, this music! Come here! Oh my god! In.
In.
I think that's out. Yep.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Oh, get behind her! Get behind her!
Don't need to tell me twice. I already saw it coming a little bit, and I'm like,
Fire!
okay, time to
Spread
move
out,
this
spread
way.
out. Wait, what is that?
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Oh!
In.
Oh!
All
I
right.
ate shit! Tank
Well, we
buster
know what that
incoming.
does.
Don't stand with the
Yep.
tank. Droop head?
All right. Get away a little bit. There we go.
Transmute thunder. Transmute fire. Thunder's gonna go off over there in that circle.
Got it.
Careful with the blizzard. Stay near the first
Yep.
one. Stay near the first one over here.
Oh, wait.
Oh, never mind. I get it now. Oh shit.
Woo.
All right, I get it now. I get it now. Oh my god. All right.
All right.
So thunder spreads out. Fire is you have to stand in it. Okay. Tank buster. Get away from
Tank buster.
that. It's good knowing I have to grab for a better weapon for the time being. That's honestly very understandable. Go after her. Blizzard. So there's gonna be a spread out. It's gonna spread out from the first point. What was the second element that she threw out?
This one. Move this way.
Okay. Drupad. Okay. Sure, she's putting spots for them. Okay,
Tank
so
buster.
Drupad is a tank buster. Okay. Hi, Ali. How are you doing? I'll get to you in just a sec. Everybody coming in with a raid. Hello, I'm Sephiroth7272. My partnership with the Memory focuses around Final Fantasy content. Tonight, I'm here with the first dungeon of Endwalker. Oh my god, was that lightning? Careful with. Oh,
Over here.
shit!
Behind.
Oh, we need to go towards that. Go,
crap.
go. Damn it, I had to make it. Watch the ice, watch the ice. Oh no!
Rip.
Come here!
I'll wait.
Tank
yeah,
buster.
I wasn't too quick on the other one, and then it was too late for me to reassess myself with
Die!
the other one, and yeah, I died. But yeah, I kind of get the gist of what it's like, though.
Oh my god! I'm sure they can beat this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this music is so good! Transmute thunder, so that's gonna spread out.
Crit.
Okay, so the first one's gonna spread out. Fire is gonna. We have to stack on it. Okay, we're good. So you have chosen defiance. Oh,
I feel
so
like Steph is enjoying this a little too much.
It's fine. It's fine. Those don't look bad. Can't beat this Rosa. As a dark.
Oh,
No, also
it
can't
goes
get
up
welcome.
here,
Dude,
cool.
how are you doing? Oh my god. Oh, this dungeon is so cool.
He's geeking out.
I
He's
really
geeking out.
am. I'm geeking out so hard right now. For the glory of Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy IV. Oh god. But yeah, how was your stream though otherwise, Ali? I know you were streaming what's it called? Oh, I can't think names anymore. Last of Us 2. There we go. Ooh. Oh my god, dude, this is so cool. This is a granted plus permadeath. This is for. I want to pull my hair out. Oh no! Okay, he's sprinting, he's sprinting. Oh, hello! I was not expecting to see one of you guys here. I am the Reaper. Anytime you get out hardcore answer, playing this game, dude. I forget, you don't play FF14 itself, do you? But yeah, this dungeon is, I don't know if you've ever played Final Fantasy IV, but so far the music is a huge nod to Final Fantasy IV. Well, actually the music and also so far the first boss, and likely the other two bosses to come. Nah, I don't need the ring. Honestly, I kind of preferred if it were, what's it called? The theme for, Golbez Clad in Dark. But the theme for the Tower of Zot from Final Fantasy IV is actually not a bad decision to go for here. God damn, dude. Our tank is taking so much damage. Aww. Choker. What the hell? Whoa. That looks insane. Yep, that's what I thought. He didn't have any cooldowns. All the Final Fantasies, I love 7 and 10 too. This sounds great. Dude. Hey, it's Sandy! Okay, so Squirt
Ooh,
actually
I got
has
the
to stop
choker. Awesome.
sales of 14 again. Why? Alright, let's go.
Tank buster.
Yep. I'm going ham from the start. Come here! Oh! Watch it! Watch it!
I already escaped it. Don't worry.
Is raid might, I think? Mantuya Berserk? No! Stay away from those! Stay away from those! Oh Whoa! Get away from him!
Oh shit.
That is an absurd rate wide! Or not, wait, no, but like... That's gonna expand, isn't it?
Oh no.
Oh, it didn't expand, okay. Manchuria, stop. Oh, alright. Hit me with the stop! Or not? Why didn't it work? Oh, help me! Ah!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit.
No fucking way. Are you
mother.
kidding me? Dude, she used this. It was a delayed stop. It was a delayed stop.
That's so insane.
Confused? Oh no.
Oh no.
What? Wait, what?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Come over here to me. Come over here to me. East side, east side. Oh!
Oh no.
my God.
Oh no. We all got. Wait, whoa.
Get out of that, get out of that, get out of that.
I can't.
Oh no! Yo! Tank Buster incoming! Who's gonna handle it right now? Oh, gotcha. I love this boss. Fucking hate Sandy with a passion.
Oh no. They're all with the delay.
What was that? It's a stop.
Oh. I'm fine. Okay,
Four,
I'm fine.
3, 2, 1. Feel the Reaper! Come here! She left? Oh, it's a confuse. Look for the one that doesn't have an emote.
This one.
Yo! Tank Buster.
Regular step.
Come here! Stop incoming. What's your timer? Oh, she's dead.
Oh my god. That was terrifying.
If I had known. Oh, this is so cool! Okay, anyways, that's cool.
He's geeking out.
I am totally geeking out.
Seth, breathe, okay?
I
We
will
need you
never
alive.
breathe. Oh no! Okay. I'm right there with you, bro. Yo, let's go. Oh, okay. So this is the floor of FF6 references. Gotcha. So this is FF6 references the floor. Okay. Hoop. Two, 3, 4, 5. Bye-bye. That's the fending coat? Let's go. Oh my god. Dude, this dungeon is insane. It's so cool. Okay, those tentacles thingies went away. Chest. Here's a sling. They're cool, but not a fan. I already have better ninja weapons. It's fine. Zot Colossus. Oh my god. Oh! There is still more? Are you kidding me? I didn't think there'd be this much more. Damn. Oh my god, man. There's so much shit here. Let's go! I'm so ready to kill right now. Zot armored weapon. Wow, that is a big bitch. All right, here we go.
Oh, behind us, behind us, behind us.
Oh,
Much further.
cutscene, cutscene.
Ah, bloodhound.
Cutscene.
Oh.
That is Cindy. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower.
He's coming over here.
Oh god.
Wait, it says the Magus sisters. We're gonna fight all three of them right now.
Oh shit.
We're about to fight all fucking three of them right now. This way. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Because why not? I'm hyper fuck, that's why.
I'm terrified.
I'm going in with full bars and I'm about to kick ass. Give me that butt! Incoming! We gotta focus on Sydney first. We gotta focus Cindy first. Oh, watch it! Move, move. Spread out, spread out. Holy crap! Yeah, we have to kill Cindy first. Focus everything on Cindy first. If we do not kill Cindy first, she will revive her other two allies. Reflect? Watch it. Move accordingly, move accordingly. Stay nimble. Stack. Is every result going to be 2% again by 70 gear? Do good luck. Tank buster, tank buster. Come here. To reflect incoming everything. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Tank busters.
She's almost down. She's almost down.
Do me a favor. Line up all three of them and limit break.
All three of them?
Wait.
How?
Hey, wait. Wait for them. Kill
Okay.
Cindy, kill Cindy, kill Cindy. Die! Watch out, watch out. Move, 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 move. Line up Sandy and Mindy here in a bit.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Okay.
This is really, really bad. Okay.
Aim at Mindy and shoot Sandy.
At the same time?
Yep.
Right now?
Yep. Hit them both. There you go. Nice. This fight is insane as fuck it is, and it's so cool. Focus Sandy, focus Sandy. She's at 10%. Kick some ass.
Got her. Now the last one.
We just got Mindy left. Let's go. Come here. I am the Reaper.
Starting technical step now. And
dodge it,
technical
dodge it.
step.
Nice. GG.
And I leveled up.
Yo, that was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. That was so fun.
Trait acquired? What'd I get?
Oh my god.
Enhanced technical step?
Yo, nice. Alright. Ellie, let me go ahead and give me a shout out here. Fucking, oh my god. That was so fun. I gotta give a... I want it. I need it. It's mine. Oh, I already have one. Never mind. I'm okay. What does this gunblade look like? Oh! Okay. That's actually cool. Dungeons only get better. The last dungeon is definitely the coolest in the game. I don't doubt that one bit. That was the coolest and most fun fight I have ever done.
He's getting attacked. He's getting
I can think some of the weapons. For the Tower of Zot, yes, please.
I see.
Dude. Oh, that was so good. Oh. The last dungeon has different biomes. Hey, All I'll say is try not to spoil too much of it. I believe you, but try not to spoil it. That's cool though. Yeah, no worries. I expect it, but let's try to keep it that. Let's try to tone down it. I'm set to kill. Yeah. Anyways, cutscene time. How nice what it looks like. No worries. I understand the hype, but let's try to minimize any sort of like
Is everyone all
things to
right?
look forward to.
Yeah, that Valkyrie was not very
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
For now, and I enjoy. I'm ahead of alright, but she don't think it's a happy after the wonderful receiving. I'll see you next time, my dude. Dude, that dungeon was so good.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core.
What?
A
Stola?
man's limb.
What?
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Estinian's on the destruction path. Let's go!
And that should be the end of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it didn't count to what would happen after the fact, huh? It's the blood of the dragon.
now?
No, that was, what's it called? Life of the dragon.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Yep, I figured that too.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
Still wrong? It's fine.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
Oh no.
I pray I'm not too late.
Break? Or is it your teleportation magic? Yeah! Let's go!
What happened? Where are we?
We did it!
I mean, I never was
Holy
playing
crap,
until
Nopi, that's a lot of shit.
uncomfortable going past default because I always miss my shots. This one I think I'm starting to get to the
By
point
my
where I
reckoning,
can
we're
pitch it
still
up.
on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed.
And that's exactly where I'm at right
Hardly
now.
a scratch. But how?
Grahatia is kind of an OP.
Absolutely.
Wait. Oh, he used up all his magic, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he conked himself out from doing whatever the fuck he just did.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Oh my god! This man said Arresto Momentum! Wow. That's insane.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
Yeah. Take his wallet now, he's asleep. No,
The
no.
expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
That's fair enough. That's a lot of them.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Sounds good to me.
Scions.
Oh, it's Varshan.
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
Yep.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Let's go. Oh, it's your turn to curl now? Okay, nope, no worries, dude. I appreciate you for coming by. That was fun. Aww.
I think that there was a heavy mix somewhere in that house.
Dude, that was so good.
Still on the cutting, give me a sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's check out really quickly all of these shits here. So, oh my God, Paladin sword looks fucking cool. Dragoon weapon doesn't look bad. Claws? Oh, those actually look really cool. The monk weapons look really good. Longbow. Longbow looks really good. Grimoire. Ooh, I like that cover to it. Those are new markings. But yeah, I like this cover to it. This is for, yeah, it's for Summoner. What's your reaction to the other bosses showing up? So I knew it was gonna happen the moment it said the Magus sisters. I actually warned Akira. I was like, we're about to fight all three of them right now. I literally said we're fighting all three of them right now because I said Magus sisters.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh, that ninja hat actually looks kind of cool. Is that a visor too? Nope. It's kind of cool. I don't think I'd use it though. Oh, the casting one looks cool as fuck. The knives, I already saw these, but didn't feel like going after them. Codex is a scholar. Similar, yet slightly different to that of the summoner one. Gloves of maiming.
Okay, now you can.
So that was
Sorry.
cool as fuck.
Yeah. I'm just gonna finish up with Thancred here.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you are right. The weapons are new. But yeah, No,
I just wanted to get this one done and over with because I promised Red that I was gonna play Destiny, but I wanted to do the dungeon at least with you before I go.
Oh,
so.
gotcha. No worries.
Don't worry, I'll catch up with the MSQ.
No worries.
Just let me know when you unlock the second dungeon and I'll do it with you.
Alright. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow or not, so there might be less MSQ.
No, I know. I meant,
But
that's what I'm saying.
No, I know. But yeah. But yeah, go have fun. I appreciate you for stopping by. That was fun.
Yes.
That was fun.
I only died once, so I'm actually
Oh,
happy
same.
of myself.
We both died
seeing
once.
It's awesome. We were able to know when the AoEs were gonna happen anyway, so we did pretty well.
Yeah, I cannot
Well,
believe they freaking... They tried debating us and placing Maga Sisters at the end and only showing Cindy. I'm like, okay, I know how this works. Cindy needs to die first or else she will cast Raise on her sisters.
I kind of figured because I was just like, I saw her look like she had like healing and reviving abilities. I'm like, okay, this bitch needs to go down.
Yep. Yep, I know the mechanics. It's the exact same fucking mechanics from Final Fantasy IV.
Not gonna lie, I am kind of glad that you taught me how mechanics work, or else if I was just a noob the entire time and not paying attention, my ass would have just gotten beaten up to a pulp the entire time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm like.
Alright.
Even though I was doing slight callouts, I was like, "I'll run!" the whole time.
So you go ahead, enjoy the rest of your stream. I'm gonna go
Alright.
play Destiny 2.
All right, bye. Thank you
Bye,
for coming.
peoples.
Bye.
Yes, boy.
All right, give me 1 second here to readjust volumetric settings. There we go. All right, we should be good now. Yeah, those things auto-generate aggro on tank. Okay, fair enough. So if it pulls off the tank, I'm not healing your ass. That's fair. That's honestly fair. I can't blame you for that. Carrying all those Matanga may have been the true struggle. Just up, what's up? We were talking about AoE awareness. Why? Oh, are you saying because of how I ended up dying? And I'll be being in a dungeon but with a dancer and they don't even use dance partners. Oh my god. Oh no. First person. Oh no, it's because okay, I didn't realize it was gonna have the delayed effect because I saw her casting fire. I saw her casting fire, and from what I had remembered, I was like, okay, fire. So whatever is going to this point here, we have to go stand in it. I didn't realize until after the lightning started coming out that that's actually the she's just throwing the elements out there. So I did realize it. It just took me after the first time of seeing what exactly it did. It's trying to like, yes, I did notice that. I did notice that. No, transmute is immediate, I know, but like I did end up learning the mechanics because I know from when I died, I didn't see the lightnings coming from the side. That was just me being a blind dumbass. But I did end up understanding the mechanics by the end of it. Like I understand the only person now with the astrology indicator since I already did it on boss, but since it will do twice the amount of damage, and since it does damage on both you and yourself and dance partner, I did dance on tank. Gotcha. Yes, I did learn how to spot the real one. It was the one I did get hit by that mechanic once. I even shouted it out. Look for the one that is not emoting. Look for the one that is not emoting and go there. What I didn't expect is how absurdly massive the AoEs were. I didn't get hit by him, but I wasn't expecting how massive the AoE was gonna be. Yeah, that was good. That was fun. Fun fact? Oh. it will still tick if she has a dot. Oh, well, I mean, I would hope so. Because she doesn't leave the, like, she's not leaving the field. She's still on the field. You can still attack her. During that entire mechanic. Yeah, you can still attack her during that entire mechanic, but you just have to find the safe spot. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Raton Han for treatment. Alexander Stoller will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment, with support from those who knew a healing spell or two. Well, go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. That was so fun, dude. That dungeon was so fun. It's just so fun how when I did EX try to view charts for video that in range, it was when it was still at 12%, and after to use my standard step and tech step every time it was off cooldown, then I had time to look away from mechanics. We beat it a few tries after. Nice, dude. Yeah. Optimizing the steps in that respect. Yeah. That was something that I had to learn how to do with Dancer 2, was that if you did not use standard and tech on cooldown, let alone everything else, you're losing out on a lot of DPS. The nerfs Dancer not gonna play. What kind of nerfs? Like, was it just potency nerfs? The Jewel of Themnir. Bird and 80% proc rate is amazing. Oh my god! Wow, that's actually really cool. Damage potencies, nerfs or Dancer. Oh, gotcha. Had enough rest, have you? You never were one for being idle. Right. Varsham bade us come to Megadut at our earliest convenience. And they will join us there once they have finished tending to their prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and his team should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jaw. You don't even need dodge. Wow, really? Is it just a chance for proc so long as you have the song up then? Anything dancers are one of the most complicated DPS starts to play at a high level of content because you need to be using your big cooldowns constantly to be on optimal damage. It's so quick to fall off the damage you should optimally. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's cool, Nopi. That's a really cool buff for Bard. I really like that. 3 charges of blood litter. Oh my god. That's insane. Just you and me then. The guardsman at the gate should wave us through. And rain of well, it's the same thing, so I don't doubt that. On that note though, fun fact. For those of you that didn't hear at the beginning of the stream, I got my speed boost with Avner, and I also got it for Labyrinthos. It becomes so much again for the Tyrant techniques that use Tilana when it's about to run out to have upkeep for as long as possible. Huh. It's hard to say. I can fly, right? Space whales? Oh, it's fine. But yeah, I have my speed boost and it's fine. Like, I'm more than comfortable with doing this. With the tower gone, I expect that this state of alert will be lifted. Oh, does that mean we can actually... can I attune here? Ah, honored scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. I'm in Rotterdam! Sir Justinian, I'll see you later. Yo.
I was about to say, you made it right back to the
No, excuse me.
Dude, I got a pretty
You have to use jobs to have to know. We need to use improvisation to... What? According to the message on the base, this ether eye has been temporarily disabled. No! Fuck you, Yulmore! Alright.
I just got it after this last match.
Alright, I'll go attune to all the lesser etherites then. We use improviser to also improvise to finish. Improvisation into improvise finish without losing on damage. What makes it such high-end DPS is because if it's lower DPS with utility buffs, really gonna have an eye on the timers and knowledge and when you do your CDs. Yeah, you are completely correct on that. I have yet to really look into the new like features, I guess you could call it, for dancer and such. Oh, okay.
Where's your friend? Yep.
But like from what I was seeing and whatnot, it's interesting.
Oh, on the bridge is Horizon. And
So, like dancer's gonna be the first one that I level to 90 as far as my ranged physical DPS goes. So I'll eventually like learn more of it and whatnot. Wow. This place is really beautiful.
Go for it, Brando. Hit her. Nice. I'm going to go around the other side.
Not to mention the music is beautiful. Damn.
Oh, yeah. I was hitting some good dude, we were hitting some saucy headshots.
Okay, for did heal allies and vicinity shadow because it was just buffed to teammates heals, but it did it does heal allies over time, so keep improv up. Yeah, in Shadowbringers, improvisation gave you more of your gauge, and then increased healing potencies for people within, or not healing, but like increased heal percentage of the people within your improv. Hall of the Radiant Host. Okay, so this is like, yeah, okay. So this is basically headquarters for the Radiant Host. Gotcha. All right, I need to go up here. So I have to go up there. Okay. But yeah, Slashy, what did you main for Shadowbringers? Were you a dancer main in Shadowbringers? It will also apply a barrier, increasing the percentage the barrier depending on how long your proper substance has. Wow, it's not bad. And you gain 1 stack for every 3 seconds improv is up. Oh, that's cool. Those are Dancer Maid and Shadowbringers. That's cool. Whoa. Look at this garden they have going here. Is that all of them? Nope, I'm still missing that one. Oh, I can, never mind, I can go this way. Okay, I'm okay. I can actually go this way. Whoa. That's pretty. This is all really pretty. Dude, Rantahan is beautiful. I never used some huge buffs to improve going to improv. Oh, I'm sure. I never used improv for Shadow Rings. Now I make sure to use improv into improv finish. When you do phases that includes damage. Oh, I'm sure. How exactly? Hold on. I want to know, how does improv finish work? I think I can get there from here. Yeah, I think I go from here through here. But yeah, I do want to ask, how does improv turns into improvised finish once you were doing improv, so you just reactivate it? Okay. So improvised finish does damage? What level do you learn this? Is it one of the new Endwalker like additives? And then there's a barrier. Oh, improv is 100 points here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see where you're getting at. Alright, it makes sense now. Dude, this bridge is cool. Oh, it's a so they just whole ass changed to what improv does then. Okay. So it's not just an extra buff, it's literally just a like okay, so piece. So it's not just a buff, it's literally like a whole change to it. Gotcha. How we have a part of 10% damage mitigation up to 10% max health barrier on defensive closest to 100 points to heal the last 15 seconds. That is cool. And also you got a cooldown reduction on from what I was reading, you get a cooldown reduction on Shield Samba, which is cool. Though I've been at Retaham before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from this sentry at the fountain. Lead the way. Don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Cool. Ah, Mr. Sapphire, I presume? I was expecting Shadowflare instead of Sapphire. Anyways. I understand that you were here for an audience with this trap. If you require directions to Megaduta, I should be glad to provide them. The Satrap's residence is situated in Tarma, the highest part of Ratahan. To get there, I would only recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetherite disabled. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Rivida Fibers. Within you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough. And then for offensive buffs, Devilment with the 20% increased chance to use some dance. I thought that was always at 20%. And then a 5% part of my damage is 20 seconds if you made up less. But for only 40 seconds downtime? What? Heading to Megaduta. In that case, please follow this highway to my right and then go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you were to ascend the steps on either side of me, you'll find the workshops of the Ruvida's fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. Basically, you technical finish, wait till the last few seconds before the buff runs out. Then reactivate the finish that is turned into Lano, which will give a 5% that last 6 seconds. Oh, okay. Tilana is one of the new Endwalker abilities, right? You're here for an airship. I'm afraid all flights have been cancelled. Suspended until further notice at that. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at the Megaduta. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps and then continue straight ahead and across the bridge. You cannot miss it. It's literally 82, gotcha. It's not sure it's uncool that it's integral, but technical pretty so you don't have to think about it. Uncool down. Oh, that's cool. I remember passing by here with Varshan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. My face yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you had to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamza myself. It made surprisingly tender and flavorful. What? Sorry, I tried to do a total squawk. It's fine. I will say, by the way, I decided to go back to my cape. It's been a while. I wanted to go back into my cape, but I ended up keeping the skirt though. I felt like the cape was at least a little more suiting for my Reaper. Who is you? Okay. Greetings and welcome to Megaduta. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course. We have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber. If you would please follow me. Hello, Britra. Ah, there they are.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Man, Dancer really is a lot of fun. Don't think I'll be able to switch main jobs. Dude, don't even worry about that. You do you, dude. I'm maining 4 different classes here.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales.
Oh, cool.
Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
I got another Suzaka boarding today in Basha. Oh my god, dude. Nice.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Oh!
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man.
Yeah, no kidding. As well as a diamond ceiling which I can use in my apartment and a Helldiver SD tabletop. Nice!
Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift.
Gotcha.
Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
Okay.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom we must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
Uh-oh. We're gonna be doing the last real quick so I can get to Diamond Artifact here. Do it!
'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one?
That's a good question. Really need to get it to fit with my weapon. Gotcha.
To which Midgardsormr did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Yep, I know that all too well.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
I do wonder if we're gonna see
We must take our
Midgardsormr
leave,
wake up.
but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
Yeah. He... Yeah. I really wish he could be here with us now.
I know of his clash with Omega and the long slumber which was his price.
Let's go. He actually knows.
Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world.
So we might not get to see him. Gotcha.
'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsonger's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Really?
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Oh my god.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
That was so good. God damn it. Why is Endwalker so damn good? I may have teared up a little bit with those flashbacks. Hurt. Or apologies again. I hope he didn't force you to conclude your conversation prematurely. Yeah, you better apologize. It only gets better, I bet. So, what were you and Vritra talking about? It's nothing. Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up with them. Like his sister Tiamat, Vritra is possessed of a gentle soul. I'm glad they're on our side. For sure. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! The attendant was kind enough to give me direction to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the Mulberry Orchard. I love the music of Endwalker, dude, it's so good. I cry. I understand the mulberries are for silkworms. Grown a stone's throw away from the Sachap's residence, it gives it the quintessential Quatibnarian flair, don't you think? From here, we're supposed to follow the path left past the mulberries.
Why are you gonna have me continue to do this?
Alright, that's fine. The word huge apparently means bind in the local tongue. And this district is so named because it connects all the others in the city. If we manage to come this far, we shouldn't have trouble finding the High Crucible, or so I was told. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Ratahan. The architecture and decoration make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. I definitely love Ratahan's theme because it's like the piano very much juxtaposes the what is that, a sitar? I think it's a sitar. Yeah, it very much juxtaposes each other's like sound qualities and it works together beautifully. Whew, seems I was on the right track. And here is the Aetherite Plaza. So far so good, and there isn't much further to go. From here, we just need to cross the other side of the hall, then beyond the, then pass through the larger of the two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Expanding House of Splendors. Oh, this is where... Oh. I just need to be a crafting class over here. So this is where all of the new, like... Okay. I see you. Holy shit. Everybody is here. What an immense laboratory. How many such places were enlisted to help forge the warding scales, I wonder? Yeah, this place is absurdly huge. Excellent. You're in time to hear the latest good news. Oh? I'm quite well now, I assure you. As they say, the stronger the taste, and stranger the color, the more effective the remedy. With my body trying to replenish the ether I've spent, however, I'm feeling rather famished. I think a sampling of the local delicacies is in order. Hamza cuisine would be a good place to start, perhaps. The students have previously turned to Ratahan's alchemist for help with the analysis of various artifacts. That is how I became acquainted with Nadana. I'm glad we could rescue her, and pray she makes a full recovery. As I heard it, after you defeated Nidhogg, his skills have found their way into the hands of the firmament's artisans. Steeped in power as they are, it's no surprise that they were coveted. Still, it's a strange legacy for the vengeful worm. For his scales to be made as the groundwork of other things to come, yeah. We're last, of course, but we found the place.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
That's an idea.
Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Oh, hi, Nadana. Good to see you're awake.
Nadana, you're awake.
What is this music?
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
You are smart, Alice.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
Yep, we're ready to go and kick some ass with it. Look at all that shipment for everybody.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas.
Yes, we are.
It was worth
I don't
it.
know, that wasn't me.
Oh, it was all worth it.
What's up? What about it?
What do you mean, what about it?
Yeah, what about it?
Don't see any.
Yeah. I had some.
Oh, nice.
I had some yesterday. Do you know which dye is the most white one? Pure white dye. Behind that would be, I think, pearl white, if I'm not mistaken. What's in my pocket?
Look at that. Its color is completely changed. What do you have there?
It's a flower that changes based on emotion.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Oh, interesting.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
As foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts.
Oh, that's cool!
Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows.
Yeah, soon enough reach the third zone. That's fine, I believe that. But yeah, you don't need to tell me that, Slashy. It's fine.
Reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
This woman just said torn from the heavens.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
Of course.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
Has gone to the last boss of the Tower of Zod, but sits there listening to the music. Dude, same. But yeah, though, Slashy, like, trust me, I understand the hype, but it's fine. Just let it happen. You just gotta let it happen, dude. You don't gotta prepare me for what's to come. I already have, like, I'm just gonna let it ride out.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
And it already makes sense of how long they gave your Zone 3 is underway. I mean, I care. That's why I'm saying that. I wouldn't bring it up otherwise.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for.
Yeah, that's a cool, like...
Much appreciated.
Yeah, that's honestly a really cool theory. I like it.
What?
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Oh, for sure. That was a really beautiful insight. Oh, it seems like the Starlight celebration has started, guys. There's an event going on if anybody's interested. I don't know where it is, but it's going on. The last thing I remember before being absorbed into the tower was you rushing towards me. I can only imagine the hardships you and yours must have had to overcome to rescue us. No amount of words will suffice to express my gratitude, but I hope the flower's radiant glow says everything I cannot. Yeah. Well, fare thee well, Radzat-Han. I'll return for you eventually, all in due time.
Oh! Dude, how is this guy able to reach me from over there? I have to like mark on my mind.
It's good to be back, and with the fruits of our labors safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Give me a second because I've been drinking water, and especially during that entire like dungeon and whatnot. I need to go take a quick restroom break. So I'll be back momentarily. And I am back. I didn't get water, but I did get Pop-Tarts and also goldfish. Welcome back, Sapphire. Kryl has apprised me of your recent accomplishments, and what an amazing feat to eliminate the tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed your sheets and plumped your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deformed entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new improved lodgings now? Sure. Hi, music. Aww.
I was over here trying to spot, and I ended up falling straight off the ladder.
It really is a beautiful flower.
Take heart and protect them well.
I will retry. That was the Final Fantasy main theme.
Another boat.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've got quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Deal, dude. Going on the rooftop over here.
Oh, I know that feeling, dude. I had that same feeling yesterday. I would say same. Oh my god. Well, my mouth got really watery from seeing that burger.
We invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
You do that, LSA.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
I spotted him. Oh.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
No kidding.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Kryl, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
It's all about the small things.
Mason not pushing up. On our left, on our left.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Trade.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the forbidden archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
If there's like any pair of retards that can do it effectively, it'll be us. Ooh. That's a bait. Sniper at the foot of the
They're
tower.
tall, you see. The shelves,
And
they're too
also
tall for me. And I could
Yep.
hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
And there it is. That's what I was waiting for. Well done. Hey, he found a way. That's all that matters. Oh, look at that donut. Actually, it looks like a really good donut.
Oh!
We're pushing on until dawn. Shall we call it a night? You do know these are my quarters. Are we pushing on until dawn?
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
I agree. I assume it's green from just like relax, from like the relaxed emotion.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, hi, Xenos.
Truck coming in our way. Never mind. Truck's blown to bits.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see.
Damn it, I don't have a
Do you
box.
not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Sniper was right past my head the moment I got him.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is equal.
Yeah, equally boring.
Equally tedious.
Oh.
Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Damn, okay.
But then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot. So very hot. Enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before.
That ain't about to happen, Chief.
Burn.
Yeah.
Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
I'm alive.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
I was in that blood.
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
I'm still alive, but I was in it.
What the hell is that behind Fandaniel?
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless,
Mason, I'm down.
you
So
are
cold.
mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat
We're a few feet away from each other.
enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
Fight for it, boys.
And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
And what exactly is your dream, Fandaniel? I hope you don't mind us barging into your room for our late night feast. For what it's worth, it did me a world of good to put our troubles to one side, if only for a moment. That's fair enough. Ooh, Peter weapon, item level 525. Oh, level 82. Okay. Oh, there you are, feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studio as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with the scholar Montagine and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he had come to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavner. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Yashtil and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Then it's settled. Twins will be coming too. Assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys, I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to the phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for the time? That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Alphino, looking good. If Father can master these fiendish contraptions, so can I. Heading out for a stroll. A scholar himself was here? In that case, what are we waiting for? I am too eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alphino, of all people worrying over his reputation. And our alma mater no less. Will wonders never cease? You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. I guess he was their original teacher. Okay, that dude had a frog head. It feels like only yesterday that I walked through these doors. See that sculpted picture above the entrance? That's the mark of Thaliak. Okay. Okay. The scholar, bearer of the waters of knowledge. It's no exaggeration to say that Shaliat itself is one enormous shrine to him, and that's especially noticeable here at the studium. That's cool. Anyways, here it is, Phenomenon. Well, I expect you made note of it before. One can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. It is the center of what would later become the studium. It was established to promote the study of etherological phenomena, hence the name. Though, with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th Astral Era, Phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Shadian's foremost educational institute. I did always enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he had recited the same fop speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping grounds. He was in top form back then. Youngest to enter the studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on. You both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I am certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. She actually said he. Oh my god, that was a joke I was not expecting. That was a joke I was whole ass not expecting. Oh my god. In all respects, I have ever been in his shadow. If nothing else, I just remember that this is where the legend of Alphino Livier began. The legend? Oh my god. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work out to her advantage. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholar Montaigne. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's put him and ask the students if they've seen him. Sounds good to me. I love that in other words, Alphabet is a nerd. That's cool though. That was Alpha No Levier, wasn't it? The Alpha No Levier? He's with his sister and Master Berserion's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. You said you were looking for the scholar, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere, but Miss Aliapo would have a better idea. I love the freaking crouch stance. It's funny. Oh, he's a merchant too. Okay. Hey, I want to see what Alphabet is. Oh my god. Alphabet has a whole ass crowd. I see it's just here. Things are bad enough during our school days, and Alphabet's time abroad has only heightened his fame. Or should I say, the infamy? He had his rivals and detractors, of course. Though most of them gave up after his adoring fans set upon them like ravenous dogs. Alphino, on the other hand, never paid them much notice. They were simply beneath him. I assure you, I'll tell you all about it after my business with the scholar has concluded. The scholar? Tell me, my good fellow, does this have something to do with saving the world from catastrophe? Might we turn our attention to Master Levier's graduation thesis? I too have my thoughts regarding our policy of non-intervention. Is it true that your experiences overseas are the reason you have incurred the ire of the Forum? Oh, what I wouldn't give to see you butt heads with those old codgers. Oh my fucking god. Man, all of them need to calm down. It's getting wild. Oh, hi, Lipo. Are you lost? Wander off in the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Or the cheapest pure white dye you can find on the market costs like 545k gil. Yeah, I know. That's why I said, so there's pure white dye, pearl white dye, and then there's the other like basic ass, like I think it was snow white dye. Those are like the three options you have for like the whitest dyes that you can use. With snow white dye being the cheapest option. Oh, how silly of me an orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with the question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studio? That's right. Books. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. Oh, I love her enthusiasm. That's what we deal in here at the Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send cleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. I have Paisa this, Tongue of Giganto that. This is enough to make your hand stand on end. Which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish. This is being a school of magic. Oh no. As our newest cleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. Oh my fucking god, we have a sassy option right off the bat. The only thing I'm interested in is gleaning this information on the Scholar's whereabouts. Jen, Benny, mostly disconnected my tab, but I'm no leader. I feel slightly called out from this, only slightly. I'm gonna go with the first one. The only thing I have the interest in gleaning is sort of the scholar's what about that? I beg your pudding? I need to use that from now on. You're not a gleaner, and this was all an elaborate ruse? No, wait. Come to think of it, never actually came to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He was on his way to the Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll just see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curing screens. Oh my fucking god! Oh, it's so good. In the time it's taken for me to tell you, this is colleague has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Oh my god, man. I love her energy. You got some Snow White, nice. 3K guild, yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, those are your three options though. Pearl white dye, Snow White dye, and then pure white dye. Pure white dye being like the most white on the end of that spectrum. But it's also the most expensive.
Oh, right next to us, right next to us. This spawn in as well.
Yes, the scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums? Is it alchemist that creates dyes? All crafting classes are able to create dyes, but pure white dye is not craftable or buyable. It's you have to find, like, I believe the only two ways you can get pure white dye are either, or three ways I think that you can get pure white dye are Basha lockboxes, or just any lockbox in that case. I would assume maybe from Eureka too. Treasures from Palace of the Dead or Heaven on High. Or quick ventures from your whatchamacallit, from your retainers. That's the only way you're getting pure white dye or pure black dye, or any of like the general purpose like pure whatever dye. That's the only way you're getting any of those. You're not gonna be able to craft them or acquire them through any beast tribes or anything like that.
Remember you?
Yep, I remember you too.
On the right.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Got another. Right left. Got him.
Well, I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged.
I'm gonna go one of the rare dyes. Yeah, for Basha, got general purpose metallic. Yep, that would be a rare dye. Although, of course, depending on like the dye itself and its popularity, they'll sell for various different prices. You should definitely take up on the market board, just like on any and all of the general purpose dyes. The two that sell at the highest prices are pure white and pure black dye. Those two are the highest selling dyes on the market board.
I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you. I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
I'm an engineer too, so...
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics.
Oh my
Never
God.
mind Montoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
That is a teacher by trade, man. He knows exactly what he's doing.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
Yep, they literally tabooed that shit like Voldemort. Oh my God. And I said, Douglas was 7K at the cheapest business, and then said we will go up to 200K for no reason. I know. I was got 63K chandelier, which isn't so bad. Nice, dude. What kind of chandelier was it?
How is that even possible?
Don't push too far forward. I'm still trying to keep you guys prepared.
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture.
Oh,
Please,
cool.
Take a seat.
Why are you burning their butts?
Huh?
Why are you burning their butts?
Oh no, I'm healing Cole's tank so that we...
Oh my fucking... Never mind. Never mind. I understand what you're doing. Reminds me of the days of Star Wars Battlefront. Reminds me of the days of Star Wars Battlefront where one of us would just be healing the other's tank the entire fucking time. Oh, it's a diamond chandelier. Oh, right. That's what you were telling me. That's cool. Yeah, 63K isn't bad at all. Class time. Cool.
Do it. Meanwhile, I'm over here literally just holding the trigger on this blowtorch on me. You're chilling, don't worry. I'm keeping you prepared, boss.
Okay, sure.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I can tell my this is talking about it for 150K, but maybe I could just save it for a friend that may want it. Hey, whichever one works. Yeah, go ahead and ask them. And if they don't want it, then yeah, that's a free 150K for you.
75% health.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms.
Okay.
2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
No, I'm not trying to build.
Corporeal ether?
Yes, very good.
Cool. I pay attention.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar.
Okay.
Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux.
Okay, that makes sense.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
Of course. Which is what we had to go through in order to bring everybody back from the first, which was like the biggest son of a bitch to like take care of.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
That's cool. Also, I got a tip of maybe having to call a company for a job because you never know when they may need people. The pay is really good, but the only problem is I would basically have no free time if I did that. Oh no! I mean, question is it worth it?
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Okay.
In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The seventh umbral calamity.
Oh.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Oh, that's
Indeed.
because ether was...
To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
All of the ether was fucked with because of how, like, absurdly massive the... Oh my god, okay, this is cool.
The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
Wow.
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
9/10? They need 90 people to agree, yo, let's lift the enchantment in order to have it okay. That's absurd. What the fuck? You would work 12 hours each day, Monday through Sunday. 4 hours for time since I also did my 8 hours sleep. Then those 4 hours would be spent out on travel time for doing cooking plus eating, of course. Wouldn't mind it so much if I had a couple of days off a week, such as like a Saturday and Sunday or such. But every single day, that may be too much for me. Yeah, every day. Honestly, if it is every day, even I would have to say that's a little much.
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. for there we will be purified. The blots upon our souls washed clean.
What the hell just hit me, but it hit me.
And our memories drift apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
There's some memories that are always with us, no matter what.
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew.
Oh.
Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
That's fair enough. Kind of hard to prove otherwise, or rather prove or disprove otherwise. Yeah, especially if they both have their own merit. That's cool though.
Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
Ken explains how Elidibus actually ended up forgetting about a lot of things. That was cute.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you.
Cool.
I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Sweet.
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
But like you get up to 9.1 kid month working every single day. Like I said, I'm able to big game and studied my hobby time for sure. Like not even that. Like for me at that point, it's like it's not so much of like hobby time or gaming time or whatnot, but like okay, cool. So gotcha. All right, so this is basically crafter class quests. Cool. Or role quests or whatever. Alright, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Anyways. But it's also more so of like, I always recommend like, yo, at least have 1 day, if not 2 days. If you can get at least 1 day break from your work, that's fine. 2 days, even better. Because if you're working every single fucking day, you're gonna collapse. Both physically and mentally. You will, like, basically collapse. Some of my earliest memories are of a scholar Montaigne, actually. He was a close friend of our grandfather. He would come for tea and amaze us with his tricks, much like his demonstration with the paper and ink. He's a huge part of why I wanted to enter the studio in the first place. That's cool. Not just every day, 12 hours. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. While Scholar Montaigne is best known for his role as head of studium, he is said to be one of the finest mages Sharlayan has ever produced. I've seen for myself with the ease in which he weaves extraordinarily complex and powerful magics. I have no reason to doubt that claim. It's 84 hours. Yeah, that's a lot, dude. That's an absurd amount. And that's what, 40 hours is a full-time worker? That's more than double. That's insane. Oh, I just realized I'm at level 82 MSQ? Oh shit. Well, that's giving me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives, and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny. I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon for us in days to come. On that note, let us head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way you could better acquaint yourself with Aliapo. The scholar suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Okay, I need to go to the annex. Gotcha. I'm sure we said nobody can do 7 days a week. Yeah, no, I would not suggest 7 days a week, dude. For anyone.
I feel so stressed.
7 days is too much, man. It's too much. I see he didn't return not long after we departed for the studium. A shame that he missed his chance to attend our lecture with the scholar, or perhaps not. Having spent most of the time in Thavnir, I've yet to fully grasp the lie of the land here in Charlian. Even finding my way to the annex proved a challenge. Really? I guess I understand. It seems I've done an adequate job relaying Scholar Montage's lecture to Raha. Given his experiences in the field of souls and memories, he has no trouble understanding it. Yeah, considering that we put his soul and memories back into his yesteryear body. You'd better not let your guard down around Key. One small favor becomes another, then another day before you know you'll be running to the other side of the world in search of a bottle of wine or some other rubbish. Then again, it may make for a welcome change of pace from your usual heroics, and, as the scholar said, it could also lead to interesting discoveries. When that's artifact gear, do be looking really sweet and white though. Nice! Welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studio proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow Scions. As expected, news of the warding skills was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Lominsa. Alright. So the time has come for us to go on defensive. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us in Vilbrand. Sounds good to me. Let's start by getting the scales out of the storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Yeah, and I'm over here just enjoying my Reaper cosplay. I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. Whew. I shouldn't complain though. Vritra and the alchemists of the great work put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the Foreign's watchful gaze, I've little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my captivity as an official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. That's fair. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. Good luck. We'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn, I can feel it. To Limsa Lominsa! If you learn aught of interest, be sure to let me know. In the meantime, I will do what I can to aid our cause, though I fear that will be precious little given the circumstances. I was told to expect you. You may or may not be aware the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Seed Sailor and the Sultana. Three of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Go ahead and let me in. Holy fuck! Alright. My apologies for calling you away from Charlie at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such an esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warning skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlian, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of Cobalt, Sahagin, Ixal, and Anata have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Ratat Han has given us cause to hope once more. Time has come to free ourselves from this menace, and it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telafroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Ilsabard contingent. To think such progress has been made in such a short time span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will, and serve the Telafroi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I only ask that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and mortality, for without that there can be no reconciliation, only death without hand. End. I'm stupid. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed at the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there is reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what is yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we failed to make any headway, though the same can be said of the Telafroi. There's certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Yashtula's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest file in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down, along with their inferno towers. That's all well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Sure. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For the people of Garlemald. Couldn't have put it better myself. Ishtola, Thancred, and Uriyanche have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They are positive you would come to the same decision they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warning scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabad. Rauban and Lord Emmerich are overseeing preparations, so I just suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telophroi so much as straw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. Not that they're the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go. Safe in knowledge that Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. Let's go! Looks like we're gonna be going to Garlemald. And that's probably where I'm gonna end up leaving off, depending on how long this takes here in a second. You know, I'm quite looking forward to seeing who's been selected for the Ilsabard contingent. A few people in mind. Care to make a friendly wager? I'll admit it, this is rather daunting, though not quite in the way I was expecting. We'll be standing shoulder to shoulder with our alliance's finest, the best of the best, the warrior of light, and, well, me. It's silly, I know. Perhaps it's my way of distracting myself from the part I should be worried about. Marching into Garlemald. I must quiz Thancred and Uriyanche on the conditions we can expect in Garlemald, and it's cold, but how cold? Well, I need to keep my ears covered, and they can be a bit sensitive at times. Oh, yes, I would advise earmuffs. If Emmerich asks after me, say I'm getting on fine, and leave it at that. Don't you dare be worried about the court. Oh my god. Ah, fancy meeting you here. I trust our mutual friend is settling into life as a scion. Collaboration never was his forte. The moment the fighting ended, he'd go. Like a gale cat swept up in a strong breeze. But rest assured, he will always be there when you need him. Probably. I like the probably at the end of that. It's fair enough, honestly. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emmerich be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you off, It's back to our respective posts. We do not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Elzabar contingent. The very suggestion we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid onto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Facts. Sadly not, though I do try my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side and charging into the fray. Alas, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Emery's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Elzabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers of that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. Gonna be attempt Extreme Chow 2 again? Dude, go for it, and good luck. Have fun. We meet again. Oh, hello, Deep Daddy. Oh my god, I have to really go. Hold on. Fuck. Much has occurred since we parted ways in Whirlwind. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of the expeditionary force. My contribution to this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. I cannot make my voice that deep. So you're not coming with us? Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I knew. The Telophoroi had laid waste to my horde land and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Elzabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus in an attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We did for harm. I doubt that we please see Champion Eorzea set foot on grace. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I understand. Whirlwind is in your hands. And I will defend it to my dying breath. After the sacrifices my sons and daughters made, I can do no less. I and the government of Whirlwind intend to offer refuge to those fleeing Garlemald. Should that time come, we will be ready. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I will instead assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? I might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. Dude, this is so cool. Regardless of how my countrymen receive you, the cold will not treat you kindly. Underestimate at your peril. I suppose it's easy for some people to forget that there are civilians in Garlemald too, when the only Imperials they've ever known are soldiers. We've only seen the contingent on its way. I will return to my duties here in Alamigo. As many of our capable will be traveling with you to Garlemald, we who remain We'll have to fight that much harder to make up the difference. But let no man say I do not welcome the challenge. This old bull isn't ready to hang up his horns yet. I like that. With the knowledge that our allies will hold the line in our absence, we may devote our attention to Elzebard front.
I'm about to unpop all your popcorn. What you mean?
So that's Gaius, Baelsa. The horrors he must have seen, many of his own making, I do not doubt. Like Gaius, I too stand accused of Varys' murder, though I am rather less recognizable on sight. Still, it's something to bear in mind once we reach Garlemald. That's fair enough.
Okay, let's try to see how this
I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that may be of interest to you. While engaged with the lunar primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies above and came to their aid. Really? Oh! The worm, as described, was a spitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she too continues to wage war against the Telophoroi. Yo! That's cool. That's fucking cool. It's a thingy. The other members of the Elzebad contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are ready. This is cool. The remaining members of the Scions. Your friends are... and the most of the Elzebad contingent wait you within. And I'm going to see you through? Hell yes. Let's go meet them.
By the 12.
Holy fuck!
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Elzebad contingent.
Dude! That's... you have the fucking Marauders Guild, the Lancers Guild, the Thaumaturge Guild, the Archers Guild, the Conjurers Guild. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's so cool! Oh my god!
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company
Lucia!
of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Holy fuck, this is so cool!
Lucia.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
That's my man, dude. I'm fucking... oh my god. Oh, that's so fucking cool, man. I recognize like, all of them.
To work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
Oh, that's the Machinist Guild too! Oh my god, man! Oh my god, dude, this is... Oh my god.
Might I ask you to speak first?
He has a voice now?
If I must.
They gave him a voice actor!
I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
Let's fucking go!
We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
That's so cool.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
What are you doing?
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sikar, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more
That's fair
importantly,
enough.
like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Sounds good to me. Welcome aboard.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy.
They brought the blacksmith guild too?
Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
That's good.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. Then again, so are we.
Oh my fucking god.
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
That's fucking cool, man.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Berseria, the avatar of destruction. With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
The music for this is perfect, I know.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
I trust in Lucia. I really do.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
That's
Their
fucking
knowledge of
cool.
Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
And my man's my freaking mentor of the freaking, my Dragoon mentor, my Lancer mentor. Oh, that's so cool.
There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord of Monolane?
He's here!
Yes. Emmanuel de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
You guys from prancing lead the way to victory. I dare see your fancy footwork maybe all this says it should. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
No, the title goes to Hildebrand. I was actually thinking that too. Gentleman of Light, that's fucking Hildebrand, man. I swear to God. If Hildebrand is hiding amongst this fucking lot here, I am going to so hard.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Oh.
Out of my
Samurai?
way, you preening fool!
Let's fucking go for Oh, wait, I thought it was for Dola's voice actor, but yo! We got the step on our fucking side! Also, I don't know why I thought for Dola. I'm so sorry.
Late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
I'm a fucking idiot. It's fine.
Battle and blood
Sadu is fine.
as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
What the fuck? Hello, bot. How are you doing? Bye-bye. Anyways.
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
What's up, Dalmascans?
And the Bosnian resistance.
Yep.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
That's fair enough. Danker's like, I've had enough of this shit by myself. I need help.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
If a certain huge samurai were alive to see this unfold, he is alive. Hello? Yeah, Mans is alive. If, like, honestly, if only he would be able to see it in general. That would be cool.
I would never presume...
If he walks through those doors, I swear to fucking God.
Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
He's alive. Yeah, he is alive. What the fuck?
Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Gaius bloody Balesar himself is working to help rebuild Werlid, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Good shit, dude.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlund Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Okay.
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So, it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Wow. This is insane, dude. I love this so much. Holy fuck, man. A rustic Sirena Saru Magnite fucking Oh, this is so fucking cool. I need to talk to all of them. Allow me to express my deepest gratitude for your role in liberating Bastia. Me and my countrymen owe you more than we could ever hope to repay. Now that our dream has finally been realized, but Bashlanshin has seen fit to send a few of us to join the expeditionary force. Hope our skills will be of use. I care not for the Iron Men or their troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join this band at Sirena's request, and if she thinks that it was a worthy cause, then that is reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She's much better company on a hunt than any of the steppes oafish men can dream to be. Ooh, Sirena's a badass then. I'm glad to see you well, Sapphire. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the gods sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once that one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. But whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. With the Mole, champions of the Nadam, and the Dorthal having sent so many here, I thought to defend the steppe in their absence. And I would have done so if it were not for my stepbrothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, that his radiance may deliver them unto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Dorthali dog, as first among my brothers, I would do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. You still a whole ass bitch ass hoe, Magni. Okay, anyways, that's enough. I had to get that out. Excuse me. Our prowess has finally been recognized by the Order of the Twin Adder. Naturally, Gundala is also here helping us. Whilst his ability as a bard is unmatched, I do worry about his judgment. However, you need not. I shall be keeping a close eye on him, I promise. What's up, dude? I can't lie to you, Sapphire. I wasn't entirely for this whole thing when Sanson spoke to me, but if it means bringing your brother in arms, then who am I to be, your petty fog? I shouldn't be so hard on him, I suppose. This bard unit is quite impressive, really. Yes, one must give credit where credit is due. Rather uncouth for one to do otherwise, after all. This is fucking cool, man. In case you were wondering, Esteval will be staying behind to defend the Twelveswood with my sisters. She was of the opinion that she would make a useful addition to our contingent, and was eager to make good on her vow to accompany me as well, which was flattering, but ultimately, it was decided that her skills would be better put to use keeping our homeland safe. I am of course obligated to share with her every detail when I return. I like that. Greetings, Sapphire. The time has come for us Marines to show our valor upon the battlefield. All who see us will know of our name and quake before our might. To victory, come hells or high water. Until the Empire fell, Gallians were the only ones we were not to impose tariffs upon at sea. Weren't easy pickings, but I made myself a pretty gill. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time I returned the favor and gave a little something back. That's good, but bad at the same time. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm here representing the Marauders Guild. It is my job to keep the smiths out of harm's way. Mind you, with them hammers of theirs, they can put up a fair fight themselves. With a bit of luck, this will be over and done with after you know it. Maybe when this is all over, you could pay the Axemaster a visit. Still tell us all the recruits about the time you killed Kujat and avenged the boy's parents. I remember like it was yesterday. So fucking cool. I cannot believe how absurdly cool this is. I'm sorry, but not sorry, but okay. Anyways, let's talk with Pippin. Often has father told me of the struggles faced by Onamigo in the days of occupation, and I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. Though Garnemald has long been our bitter enemy, Her Grace has elected to bolster the Elsebar contingent with members of the Immortal Flames. As representatives of the Sultanate, we are one in our commitment to the cause. Kokabuki! We came as quickly as we could. We would follow your example to devastate the Telofra with the full extent of our powers. Worry not for your brothers, Boozy. We will... For your brothers, Boozy. We will return soon enough. It seems so long ago we were sailing across the Ruby Sea and charging about the Azim state with Sirena and the others. I'd say we're overdue another adventure. Brings back memories to see so many familiar faces we've been through so much together. Good times and not so good. I expect Garlemald will be mostly the latter, but I like to believe we'll look back on these days more fondly in the years to come. But for that to happen, I'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't you die on me, I'm so glad I found you. I have a letter for you from Master Hamon. Let's read it together, shall we? Let's see. I have every confidence that your fists shall bring the Telofroi to their knees, and should you espy any beautiful maidens thereabouts, perhaps sing them my praises? Charming master! Well, more fool me for thinking that letter would contain something actually inspiring. Let's just, forget this nose exists and focus on the battle ahead. My fucking monk buddy, dude! That's my fucking monk buddy! Oh my god, this is actually so fucking cool. I cast my lot with the Popularis to bridge the divide between Garlemald and her territories, that all may be united in a common cause. But we were disparaged as a radical element, dissenters looking to destabilize the empire from within. Many friends and even my parents perished in unfortunate accidents. I too would surely have met the same fate had I not defected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for us all. As the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will become reality. Well, well. If I'd known what social gathering this would turn out to be, I'd have dressed for the occasion. Still, this seems a perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would it be correct in assuming those ladies over yonder are sitting in Sadu of the steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself, though I don't much like the look of the fellow with the enormous axe. Man, just like, you know, these are kind of cute. Enough said. If it isn't Sapphire, 'tis thanks in no small part that the manufactory's future is looking brighter than ever, my friend. I am pleased to report that I and a handful of my colleagues have been selected to join the contingent. Ere the expedition has ended, even the Temple Knights will be singing our Machinist praise. Once they have borne witness to not only our mechanical proficiency, but our combat prowess too, of course. How you doing, Alvarez? Let me have a look at you. A touch nervous to enter the battlefield, perhaps. Well, I shall be out there alongside you as the Temple Knight serving with your fine band. Though I may not look it, I was a dragoon once upon a lifetime, so you can rest assured that I will give it all that I have in the coming fight. I certainly won't be shown up by your Estinian. Oh, this is so good! I'm close ties with the scouts of the Eastern Alliance and various resistant groups, and they're an absolute joy to work with. Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies over our journey's course. Indeed, we are joined today by many new acquaintances who in time we shall call our comrades, and mayhaps friends. I was half expecting to find a man who had taught me red magic amongst our number, but he's nowhere to be seen. Suppose he had his share of unpleasant experiences with the Empire, but so have we all. Perhaps there's some other reason? Well, in any case, I'm feeling I'll see him again once this is all over. I'm sure he'll be pleasantly surprised by how much my swordplay has improved since we last met. This is extraordinary. He's such company with the finest allies. The finest our allies have to offer. With comrades such as these, we are bound to succeed, I'm certain of it. I did not expect to see the other former Azir Dragoon here of all places. As well As he well knows, I'm not one for verbose greetings. We shall instead let Atlantis do the talking once we are on the battlefield. Then we'll see if the other has been diligent in his training. That's fair enough. We've been part of the joint military operations like this before, and far great in numbers. But for some reason, this feels very different to our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introductions, there's already a palpable sense of camaraderie. I've led the troops into battle many a time, but never a unit with such a diverse range of talents. While I've been briefed on the capabilities, I expect you could provide additional insight to their strengths and weaknesses, and appreciate any advice you may have. Alright. So, fortunately and unfortunately, that is gonna have to be the end of tonight's stream. It is already 1:53. I am not going to press through the next cutscene because I have no idea how long it's going to take, among everything else that will likely proceed afterwards. And I could only assume that it's going to take quite some time, and I'm not going to get off at the time that I want to. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up here. For those that didn't see my announcement on Discord, assume that tomorrow is going to be no stream. So we'll see what happens thereafter. I may or may not do FF14 on Friday instead. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, honestly though, this has been a phenomenal stream, and the fact that I got to finally do the first dungeon of Endwalker was hype as fuck. I got a lot done tonight, honestly. I got the Sage class quest done. The first dungeon of Endwalker is in my pocket. I'm on my level 82 already, MSQ. Good shit all around. Alright, time to go ahead and start closing out here. So, for sure, I will return with more Final Fantasy XIV next Wednesday for sure. No promises tomorrow. And I might do so on Friday. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling and whatnot, or like how we're feeling as far as like what game I want to play and if I want to venture through the logging queue time and whatnot. So yeah. This was absolutely wonderful though, nonetheless. Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for coming by tonight. GG's all around. I will be back on Friday night for sure. Not sure what I'll do on its entirety, but yeah. And I send my condolences. Much appreciated, Tahito. I'll keep you guys posted with what all is gonna happen and is happening and all that good stuff. But yeah. But yeah. That being said, I will see you all later. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful rest of your night and morning. And I'll see you all next time. Later.